السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
Dear followers and dear viewers, after salutations, peace be upon the jealousy between wives, especially like the harem of the teacher Handak. And the story of the teacher Handak with his wife is a story that is all other than him, and there are problems between his female wife, Nadia, and Madame Olaf. The teacher is a man with a temperament, and how is his harem at all? Because there is not one of them that upsets him and does all that he wants of love, furnishing, playing and joking. RBKHTKOHNDQ. Many men have their wives bemoaning him, whether from negligence, expenses, etc. But the teacher is a stare, a man who owns a living oven. And every night he sleeps at the 6, he calls him once, and Madame Olft once. And today in the night at the 6 club. Hey, my country is 6 and a farmer. But an hour what the teacher had to sleep with her for the night. Tonight you want the best night in order to please the teacher. From here, jealousy is evident among the harem. Each one of them flaunts a trench and hears it all intriguing, sweet and purely exciting. In seasons and holidays, they race each other over what is with the first teacher. Of course, the woman, Nadia, is very jealous and does not want her to be more feminine than her. The woman Nadia buys the best deodorants and perfumes for the teacher. And she buys the most expensive imported creams and puts them on her body to lure the teacher, and she always covers Madame Olaf in every need. But the strange thing is that the teacher is inclined to Madame who has given more than the 6 Nadia. And Yaslam, if the 6 Nadia upset Madame Olft, a black day remains for his club. And the one who brings his club, and Nadia must apologize to Olft immediately, or else the teacher will leave her 3 days behind each other. And his club is the first wife and Olft is the second wife, meaning Madame Olft is the harem of 6 Nadia. And Nadia always likes to hit or beat the teacher in Olft. And Olft was married to another man before the teacher. But the teacher was dying in Olivet while she was married. He would always attack her while she was with her husband. And he would die in the dust of her feet. And the 6 Olft Morthbash makeup and any cosmetics. Her beauty is a natural beauty. But the secret is that the teacher loved her more than his club. It is her respectful words, and she is always slandered by the teacher, and she is even with him in the bedroom. As for the 6 Nadia, her face is open and bold. And you can make the teacher more happy than Olft. Because she is obtuse, and if the teacher asks her for anything she can meet immediately. And one day, Madame Olaf went out to the teacher in the oven and said to him, "I am tired and I will come back." The teacher took her and went to the doctor at once. Revealed it. And that she had to carry on sonar. And the teacher was happy and flew from joy. And answered her every need Madame Olft Auzaha. And Ashen Imtom she for anything. He made her sit and take her rest at home, and he made the 6 Nadia serve her. And of course Nadia was burnt of blood because she preferred to be married to the teacher for more than 12 years and she had no children for him. A hand that her mind was broken. And the teacher took Madame Olaf with him in his room to take care of her himself. And the thought of workers leads and answers in the 6 club and I don't know what to do. And 6 Nadia. She went down with the teacher in the bakery on the pretext that she was helping him in the bakery's worries and problems with the workers. And she's going down the oven in order to know her secrets and her fear from Madame that she and her child take the oven, especially that the teacher preferred it over her. I went back year after year, and Madame Olva gave birth to a beautiful child for the teacher, and the teacher was also tired, sick and grew old. He was overcome by fatigue and illness. And one day, and on a new morning, the teacher died, and the clerk of the oven and half of his property belonged to Olaf and her young child, the little one, and the rest of his property belonged to 6 Nadia. And of course the two do not live with each other in comfort. But they lived in problems and others because the teacher separated them from the first and preferred one wife over the other and wronged one wife over the second wife. And this is not fair between wives. As a result, there were many differences between them, and the hostility between them was increasing day by day. Because of the enmity and jealousy that existed between them, and the hatred between the two families, the result was the ruin of the two families, and the loss of the oven and its ruin. The wives were separated, and Nadia took her share of the bakery in the inheritance and went to her family and Madame Olfat Malahash Karbush in order to revive the bakery again and preserve it. She also sold her share and went to her sisters in the inner level. This was the end of the happy marriage of Nadia and Madame Olft. Wait for me tomorrow. توتا رافت.
السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في المزيد.